All right. So when I was living at 185 Smith Avenue, um, Teresa, the woman I was living with, this is around 2011, wanted to start going to the Primitive Baptist Church for some reason, right? Which is a little bit further down from where she lives, used to live anyway, right? So we started going out there, right? I didn't really care, and I just started singing, right? And the more I started singing, right? But anyway, there was this couple, I know, out there. I forgot the man's name, but it was a black-headed woman with kind of bluish green eyes, I think, right? Well, anyway, as I started going out there, I got the feeling that he wasn't even having sex with her, right? And her name started with an A, Audred or Audette or something like that. Right? Exactly remember, not Audrey or anything like that, but it was something unusual, right? And hard to pronounce, right? Or remember. Well, anyway, as I started going out more, one time when we were going up to the choir area, she kind of rubbed against me with her private area and went on up. I didn't think nothing of it, but I was wondering if, because of him, she started an affair with me where I don't remember it because of him. And again, that's why I'm wondering if their women are finding out about me and having sex with me, and then I don't even know. I know. Now, it wasn't everyone, and, you know, there were only a few attractive girls going out there anyway, until the Christmas pageant where I sung there too, right? And even did a solo, right? And like I said, I remember talking to this 16-year-old girl then, but nothing happened. I don't remember with her either. But again, right, I just introduced myself like a normal person and talked to her a little bit, and that's it. That's it. I didn't do anything to encourage anyone to try and have sex with me that way. No, I didn't. I didn't. The same with Nina as well. But see, one would involve the husband. I would understand that. But Nina would involve Teresa as to why I don't remember. Right. And Teresa was calling her a whore the whole time. I'm like, what, is she fucking mean? I don't know. Right. That's why I'm confused about everything, Nina, towards the end there, where you're moving back home, right? Did I get you pregnant too? I know, right? I don't know. I don't know. But I would care, you know what I mean, right? But I don't even remember being with you except when you called for the rides and all that, right? And I don't know if you were being sarcastic that day when you said you didn't even like me that way. Or something like that. You weren't interested in me anyway. Anyway, and I said, well, if you wanted me, you would have me anyway, right? So I don't know what was going on there, Dina, but your husband was in the penitentiary, and I'm just right down the road there, or your boyfriend actually, right? Mm-hmm. So I did help you get him out of jail a couple times, right? That's all when I was around Teresa. And then her two daughters, I guess, whatever's going on there, right? But did I have a menage a trois with them when we went up there to bring them to her house, her trailer, right? I don't know what's going on, right? I don't know. Because, again, right, Teresa, um, if she was interested, was acting like a whore to me, right? We wouldn't do it bareback, right, without a condom, right? I don't do it that way. I either have sex with you or I don't. Dude, right? I likes it raw. I likes it raw. Because that's the point. Either do it or don't. Either commit to the act or don't, right? But I don't remember being with Nina or Odette or whatever her name was, right? And that still could involve Teresa calling the boyfriend or husband, right? I don't know. I don't know. They started getting mad with her when she was just getting food for the pantry, from the pantry and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, right? But like I said, right? And I know her daughter came by and all that too, right? See, like I said, though, I don't remember nothing sexual going on, but I'm trying to ask. And even Hannah down the road, when she turned 17, right? Um, got involved with me briefly, right? A little bit. And had her dad come down there, right? Because I liked her, but I didn't even know she liked me that way, right? But again, I would be with her, right? I would show her what Moses said about marriage, right? Too, and though it would be up to her dad if she was still 17 if we got married or not, right? But I don't remember being with her intimately either. See, I learned men are lying about things like they did in Jesus' day. Moses does allow for premarital sex, right? But back then you had to go to the father to get the girl's permission to get married, right? Now, if she's under 18, she can consent to sex at 16, move out at 17, and it was also probably her last year of school as well. But Moses does talk of someone enticing her to have sex with him, right? And like I said, right, I don't even remember having the conversation with her about it, right, in scripture itself, right? But it's also before that I did the blogs anyway in 2008, right? This is still around 2011, right? 12, right? 13, somewhere in there, right? And by then she was 17 or so, right? Well, one day she wanted to get a picture of me for some reason, or something, and had her dad to come down there and do it, right? Which, like I said, we never really interacted personally that I recall, right? Well, I'm right down the road from her too, right? And I thought she was a pretty girl, but I never said nothing to her, right? But again, she can walk down there to meet. And if I don't remember it, why is that? I discovered she wasn't in the house and went looking for her and found her at your house and then got pissed off and did something to hurt you, right? You see what I mean? They're murderers. In the name of their god, Satan. They don't realize that ain't what they're supposed to do. They're vigilantes. Right? And yet she saw me again and again and again, even after that. But she's saying something and getting the picture in the first place, right? I know. Which had to do with them watching my videos at her school or something, right? I know. Exactly. And see, somebody's making me talk about the stepdaughter like that could really happen, right? Right. Well, like I said, the first thing you would have to understand is I'm on the couch. She's in there with her mom, right? And someone that's blaming her if she came in there to me. No, I think she was coached, actually. I wouldn't blame her in the first place, right? In the second place, as soon as I realized she was in there, unless I thought she needed to go help go into the bathroom or something, right? I would usually just bring her back to her mom, and other than that, or helping her go to the bathroom, that's the only thing I would really do with her. Period. Now, like I said, it would only get weird if the child, as I'm trying to help her go to the bathroom, don't go. Right? Then I would have to investigate further to make sure she didn't pee or something, or didn't want a bath in addition to, as to why she came into the living room at all. And I'm just telling you what I would do with her if she did come in there, not literally, right, but hypothetically, based on things I remember growing up and things I don't, and watching SVU for a couple of years too, right, before I even went on YouTube, right, and all that was before 2005, right. Now I didn't seduce Hannah, right, but I would really want to marry her if I had sex with her and not just use her as a piece of meat there, pastor. But ain't it easily the pastor's daughter who goes off with the wild and crazy man anyway? But back then I was younger, right? Still. Thought I started gaining weight around Teresa too. I know. But it's about the same time, a little bit before, right? Some of it happened, right? I know. But like I said, if I don't know the wife was with me, I won't know anything more than that either. Though I know I met her daughter. But like I said, her daughter would have to do the same thing the mother did. And who would put her up that? The husband, too. I mean, right. Trying to make me sin worse. Like he's not sinning and not rendering his wife due benevolence, right? Paul mentions that. Asshole. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to give her sex. If she's wanting sex and not a virgin, right? So you can marry, according to Moses' law, a divorced woman, right? But what you can't do is not have sex with her. If she already had sex and wants the pleasure of sex, right? That would explain why she rubbed her crotch against my hand when we were going up to the choir area. She needs something. She needs sex. Someone's not fulfilling his marital duties, right? Well, then you either divorce her or she can commit fornication and then you can divorce her, right? See, that's a cause for divorce, not stoning or murdering the man she had sex with. You understand? Jesus forgave his wife. Why can't you forgive yours and move on? That's what I mean, anyway. They're lying about it, too. Constantine didn't like the idea of Jesus forgiving his wife for adultery, right? But if you look at Joseph and Mary, you have the same situation. Mary's husband is the one who would determine her fate. To either stone her publicly, right, and make her a public spectacle, do something with her privately, maybe write her a letter of divorcement, hopefully, right? Though he could also have stoned her privately. We don't know. There. This is still the first century, right? Or marry her anyway. He married her anyway. Some angel around the time convinced him to marry her anyway. And she swore she wasn't with the man, right? You've seen the movie adaptations, right? She wasn't with the man. They're also hermaphrodites now, but we don't know if she was a hermaphrodite either, but something going on around there. Something going on around there. Something different, I know. But it was claiming to be the angel Gabriel, whoever it was. And it appeared to her as if out of nowhere. And either you're suggesting that seduced her and had sex with her but was a hermaphrodite, right? That's not a man, that's not a man. And it is God, not a man. It's not a man. Uh-oh. What does that mean? What does that mean? But that's the alternative version, or again, it was Gabriel enunciating that God would become the embryo of the Virgin Mary, right? The angel of the Lord, the true hermaphrodite, right? Whose image we were made in Eden, right? Which the Gnostics confirm Adam was a hermaphrodite, not male. No. Now, in chapter 5, it said, in his image and his likeness. Who's Adam's? Kind of not in the image of God anymore. Before the woman was taken out of him. And she also, through him, brought forth her daughters, right? In her image and her likeness, too. Right? But if I was with your daughter, too, I don't even remember. Or you, though, by the way. Because I didn't go out to church to seduce you. But if your husband wasn't having sex with you, which I was getting that vibe from both of you. Now, I walk during the day. All she would have to do is walk over at night, find Teresa asleep with the lights on, and then come to the bedroom and fuck me and then go back home. Go back home. But I don't remember that, right? So it means also asshole followed her. Or knew where she was going, the cheating side of town. And again, attacked me after she was with me, right? It's the only reason I wouldn't remember it, right? And Jesus, he'll be like, he was healed himself, right? Because see, he also might have been with 7 women, right? 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Well, this word reproach is the same word Rachel used. It is in the Bible as well. There's different words for it too. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Mm-hmm. But Rachel and Isaiah used the same word, which has to do with childbearing. So there's 7 women around Christ who were married but couldn't have a child with their husbands. And this woman was married 5 times at the well, and she had a lover when Jesus met her, and he was the 7th man she met. You do the math. And he told her that without knowing her, right? First time they met. Right. Was the Messiah making moves on his new wife? Going to impregnate her. And she had her own means, right? That's what the we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel means, right? The women would take care of the child if they had the child with him. I don't know, Molly, right? But the same thing would have to happen because of Liam, right? And the parents, right? I was only into Molly, right? Well, me, Molly, me. So Molly's way prettier than Molly. Come on, there ain't no discussion there. All I would say. And see, I'm the opposite of them. I'm dark, the dark character. And I'm average height, but the Molly, I'm tall. And again, she can ride. The white horse. If you want to ride the white horse. Just saying, I don't know. I don't know. But would it bother you? It's my confessions of what I don't remember. And not remembering something don't mean it didn't happen. if people are acting weird around you to begin with. Well, the tall, redheadish looking girl, other than her and Audette, they were the two most attractive women in the whole freaking church. Right. And sometimes attractive women would come in, sometimes not. But I mostly what? Behave. I don't, even talk to them beyond pleasantries. And, only if there was a area in Christian Fellowship Church the women would take me to fuck me. I don't remember that either. But again, like I said, I did meet the pastor's daughter in the hall one time by ourselves near the washing machine area. I don't remember nothing happening now. But did it? She's attractive, I don't know. But we would have to do it by the washing machines, or she took me to a place and then we went back, right? I don't recall. The whole thing. But sometimes it's not about you, it's about what the woman wants. Or the female. And if the female wants you, she wants you, she wants you. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. There ain't nothing you can do about it. And that's what I mean. That's why you got me talking like this now, right? I can't swear it was going on, or even say, or even suggest it, right? And you're blotting it out like it's an iniquity, so whatever, right? But who is it an iniquity to? And God forgives our iniquities, right? Satan no. So who's being the Satan there that I don't even remember if Audette had sex with me, right? Or Donna. I seen her again when I was still younger, but going out to the other church, the one in front. And I again did a Christmas thing with them, right? And again, I started seeing Donna. Because I was tired of my husband and went over there and played change and had sex with me. He would call it fucking me, and Shane would call it making love. Probably. But then he would accuse him of wanting our 3 daughters or something, right? That's why he was talking about that with Brian, right? But he wouldn't do that because he would only try to be with Anna, right? Not the 3 daughters, not the 3 daughters. Right. Only the husband could crazily set that up and talk the daughters into it. I would never do that, right? I would just be with Donna and be happy with Donna. But if asshole did it that way, I might have got Donna and 3 daughters pregnant. I don't know. But I'll be with Donna first and trying to be with only Donna. I know that too. Not Donna in her.